Welcome to our channel. If a woman has feelings for you, she'll tell you these 7 things. Psychological tips. Did you know that women unconsciously express their feelings through words before they even speak them? Language isn't just a means of communication, it's a means of genuine connection. When a woman begins to develop feelings for you, her words change in ways that go beyond ordinary conversation. Whether she realizes it or not, the way she speaks to you carries clear psychological clues about her true feelings. According to behavioral psychology, people subconsciously express their emotional attachments through subtle linguistic patterns. Relationship psychologist John Gottman found that the words people use in their relationships are strong indicators of their long-term emotional investment. And when it comes to women, their choice of words often reveals their true feelings even before they say, "I love you." Have you ever wondered, does he have feelings for me? Pay attention to what he says. The truth is, women often express their feelings before they say them outright. By the end of this video, you'll understand the tender yet powerful phrases women use when they're in love. And to make sure you don't miss anything, I'll save the most important tip for last. This is a definitive confirmation that a woman is truly interested in you. So keep reading. This might change your perspective on attraction forever. Welcome to your channel, Emma, for valuable and practical advice on navigating the complexities of love and relationships. First and foremost, I feel like I've known you for ages. When a woman says this, she's not just making light of it. It expresses a deep emotional connection. This statement suggests she feels very comfortable with you. It's as if there's an unspoken bond that transcends logic and time. Psychologists have found that women tend to form emotional bonds more quickly than men, especially when they understand each other well. Relationship researcher Dr. John Gottman explains that emotional security is one of the most important drivers of attraction. When a woman feels emotionally secure with you, she will begin to approach you with confidence, intimacy, and warmth. These are all essential elements of romantic desire. Think about it. When you find someone you love, it feels easy, doesn't it? That's exactly how she feels. She'll find it easy, natural, and even comfortable to be with you. Let's say you've only been talking for a few weeks, but she looks at you and says, "This is so strange. I feel like I've known you forever." This isn't just a compliment, it's a confession. Her subconscious is telling her that you've carved out a place for yourself in her world. How should you respond? Instead of ignoring her, approach her and make a joke. Do you mean we were soulmates in a past life? Or, if you want to strengthen this connection, say, "That's really wonderful. I feel the same way." The important thing here is to keep things simple and acknowledge her emotional bond. When she sees and understands, her feelings will grow stronger. You're one of my closest friends, even though you haven't known each other for very long. I know what you're thinking. Wait, did you just shout? But before you jump to conclusions, let's see how this plays out. When a woman calls you one of her closest friends, especially if you haven't known each other for very long, she's testing the strength of your emotional connection, which means she trusts you deeply. An important step before attraction can fully develop. Women prioritize emotional comfort over physical attractiveness, so they naturally seek men with whom they feel safe, understood, and emotionally supported. If she shares personal stories with you, talks about her vulnerabilities, or reveals things she wouldn't normally disclose, it's a sign of her emotional interest in you. For example, she might simply say, "I feel like I can tell you everything. You're one of my closest friends." This isn't a way to push you away. It's an expression of her affection and how important you are to her. So how should you respond? First, there's no need to worry. This isn't a scary situation in the friendship zone. Some people fear that her reaction might indicate you're seeing her as a potential partner rather than simply expressing her frustration. Stay calm. The best response is, "I truly appreciate that. I believe friendship is the foundation of the best relationships." By saying this, you reinforce the idea that good relationships begin with a deep emotional connection. This shifts the conversation from mere friendship to a commitment to building strong relationships. The more comfortable he feels with you, the more he'll start to see you not just as a friend, but as a partner. Third, you're completely different from other men you've met. When a woman says this, she's telling you that you're unique. And in the world of attraction, uniqueness is everything. Women are constantly evaluating men, not in a harsh way, but in a way that helps them identify who is truly worthy of their emotional investment. If you compare yourself favorably to other men, you will be seen as a highly valued individual, someone different from the rest. Psychologists call this selective perception. Once we form an emotional bond with someone, we begin to see the world through this lens. If she sees someone special in you, she'll start thinking of you as more than just an ordinary person she's met. Let's say she suddenly says, "You're not like everyone else I've met. You're a good listener," or "You're different in a positive way." Well, what she's saying deserves your attention. So how do you respond? A little humor can make a big difference here. Instead of just nodding and thanking her, say, "I appreciate that." Then take it a step further. Jokingly ask, "What do you think makes me different? And why does it work?" This gives her a chance to explain why she's attracted to you. And once she starts talking about it, she's reinforcing her attraction to you, whether she realizes it or not. Fourth, I feel I can be a support for you. This is important. When a woman tells you she can be a support for you, she means something. Most men don't understand that. You trust her for who she is. Think about it. People aren't careful with everyone. More often than not, we present an image of ourselves that we think will be acceptable. But when a woman starts showing her spontaneous, playful, or even sensitive side around you, it means she feels emotionally secure. Psychologists call this type of communication authenticity. It's a deep human need to connect with others, and it allows us to be genuine in our relationships. This is the foundation of long-lasting attraction. For example, she might suddenly start acting spontaneously around you, telling you about her personality or revealing things that embarrass her. You might say, "I don't know why, but I feel comfortable with you, and that's great. How should I respond?" Be respectful, but keep your humor light and gentle. "That's the nicest compliment you could give me." Or, if it sounds silly, just respond with the same enthusiasm. "Okay, don't stop there. I want to see the real you without any pretense." By accepting her for who she is, she will feel safer, more valued, and more connected to you. And when a woman feels she can truly be with you, she will never want to leave you. Before we move on to the next point, if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us grow and is an essential part of our journey. We deeply appreciate your contributions. Now, let's return to our fifth topic. Make me feel heard and understood. This may seem simple, but don't underestimate it. When a woman tells you that you make her feel heard and understood, she's expressing something rare and precious, something you understand in a way that most people don't. Women are naturally honest about their feelings. They don't just want to be heard. They want to feel that their thoughts, feelings, and experiences are valued. According to a study published in Psychology Today, one of the strongest long-term attractions is the feeling of being appreciated. When a woman feels heard, she feels safe and valued, and she bonds deeply with the person who gives her that space. So what does this actually look like? Perhaps she tells you something personal about her past, something that means a lot to her, and instead of dismissing it or trying to change it, you listen, ask insightful questions, and engage in the conversation with genuine interest. Later, when she mentions something she said during her talk, perhaps a favorite childhood movie or a dream she has for the future, she looks at you and speaks differently. You are truly listening. "You made me feel heard and understood in that moment. You created a sense of emotional security for me, a feeling that isn't easily forgotten. How should you react?" Accept. I believe the best relationships are built on mutual understanding. I like to hear her point of view and assure her that I value her thoughts and feelings. She will grow closer to you, which will increase her passion for you. Sixth, she will feel a deep connection with you. The key word here is connection. This isn't just superficial attraction or interest. It's an emotional investment. When a woman says she feels a deep connection with you, she's not talking about mere chemistry or shared hobbies. She's talking about something profound, something rare and irreplaceable. People don't easily express this. It means you see yourself as someone you're drawn to on a spiritual level. Psychologists call this emotional resonance. It's what happens when two people's energies harmonize in a way that makes them perfectly compatible. She begins to openly discuss deep life topics, her fears, her childhood, her dreams. She recalls past conversations and how important they were to her. She starts to connect you with emotional fulfillment. Before you know it, you'll find yourself attached to her. So what do you do when you hear this? Don't ignore it. Nurture it. Say, "I love that our relationship is special, and I think there's something special between us." Acknowledging this will make her feel secure about her feelings and strengthen her feelings for you. Seventh, I can tell you anything. This might seem similar to the first point at first, but there's a crucial difference. When a woman says, "I feel a deep connection with you," she's talking about emotional connection. But when she says, "I can tell you everything," she's talking about emotional compatibility, which leads to long-lasting attraction and a lasting relationship. Think about it. We all have people in our lives we care about, but how many of them can we talk to honestly without judgment or blame? If she says this, she considers you her safe haven. She knows how to be herself. She shares her thoughts with you, no matter how profound, random, or funny, and you listen attentively. Here's how you know. She'll suddenly text you about something. She'll ask for your opinion on a crucial decision. She'll share her personal problems with you without hesitation. These are all good signs that she's emotionally engaged when you talk to her. So how should you respond? Tell her even the strangest things in a humorous way, then reinforce your emotional presence with tact. This is crucial. I believe good relationships are built on honesty. This makes her feel safe to continue sharing her feelings, and as you do that, your emotional connection to yourself grows stronger. Bonus points. I miss you, even though you haven't been gone that long. Now, when a woman says she misses me even though she hasn't been gone that long, that's really significant because let's face it, people don't just miss someone who's gone. They miss someone who was a significant part of their thoughts, feelings, and day. When a woman expresses feelings of loss, even briefly, she is essentially saying, I feel emotionally connected to you, and your presence comforts me. Psychologists explain that emotional connection occurs when a person associates happiness, security, and joy with your presence. So, when a woman begins to express her feelings, she begins to notice your absence. Imagine this scenario. You've been apart for a few days, a few hours, or even just a morning. You spend the evening together, and the next day she suddenly texts you, I miss you. At that moment, your mother isn't just saying it. She's expressing what's in her heart. She's thinking of you. She wants to be with you, and she needs the emotional closeness you give her. So how should you react? Keep your feelings warm and kind. Say, that's wonderful. I miss you too. Why? Because acknowledging these feelings strengthens the emotional bond. Once a woman begins to feel an emotional connection, that connection becomes stronger. If you've made it this far, I'll be looking for mentions in the comments below the video. This way, I know you're part of our real community, here to grow, learn, and become the best version of yourself. If you've made it this far, congratulations. Now you understand the tender, profound words women use when they have genuine feelings for you. Now I want to hear from you. If you've reached the end, comment, I see the signs below. This way, I know you're part of our real community. They're committed to understanding attraction and relationships in depth. If you found this video helpful, please like it. It's a small step that makes a big difference in getting this content to more people. More people need it. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button now to receive daily insights on attraction, relationships, and how to be the best version of yourself. Oh, and one more thing. Share this video with a friend who might want to watch it. You never know who might have trouble reading signs, and this video could be just what they need. We've also recommended the best video for your screen.